Thank you.
Thanks. So the question is, what is my assessment of progress against al-Shabaab in Somalia? We had a great discussion on Somalia today, and I think we both agree that Somalia has made significant progress in the last year against al-Shabaab. You may have heard us say earlier that they've retaken more territory in the last year than they had in the previous 5 years. But we know that progress is not always a straight line, and so we may see things improve significantly on one day, and maybe we'll see challenges on the next day. I had the opportunity to talk with the president of Somalia just yesterday while I was in Djibouti. Great discussion with him, and his approach he talked about his approach to doing things, and he recognizes that along with military operations, you also need to do things to provide benefit to the people. And so stability operations are really, really important. And I think all of us in a discussion today agree with that point. So our approach across the...
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Aden Duale, and the U.S. Secretary of Defense have now come in to sign the Kenya-U.S. Defense Cooperation Framework. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. I request that you exchange the framework so that they can move forward, sir. Kindly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I now call upon the Secretaries of Defense so that they can give media address. Thank you so much. Sir, you can carry on. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, welcome to this media briefing. I welcome the U.S. Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, and his distinguished delegation. Today we stand before you, having just concluded a highly productive meeting between the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Kenya and the United States Department of Defense. Subsequently, I'm delighted to announce that we have just signed a framework for defense cooperation spanning the years 2023 to 2028. This framework represents a significant milestone in our bilateral relations and underscores our shared commitment to peace, security, and stability in the region and globally. Let me highlight a few key points from our deliberations. One, we reaffirmed the strong and enduring partnership between Kenya and the United States. It's not just about shared interests, but shared values, shared commitment to democracy, and a shared desire for a safe and a more prosperous world. 2, the framework places a special emphasis on enhancing military interoperability between our two militaries in an increasing complex and interconnected world. Our ability to work seamlessly together is paramount. This cooperation will enable us to respond effectively to the ever-evolving security challenges in our region and beyond. Third, Kenya has long been a contributor to international peacekeeping efforts, and we are proud to continue that tradition. The framework ensures that we receive the support and resources necessary for our operational deployment. In this respect, we remain committed to contributing to global peace and security. More importantly, our discussion opened avenues for exploring and expanding cooperation in the field of defense technology and innovation. We believe this framework will not only enhance our defense capabilities, but also contribute to our economic growth through joint ventures and technology sharing. This framework is a symbol of our shared vision for a better tomorrow. Both Kenya and the United States are driven by a common purpose, and together we will navigate the challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, I want to express my gratitude to Secretary Austin and his team for their commitment to this partnership. Together, we are charting a course towards safer, more secure, more prosperous future for our nations and the world at large. I now invite U.S. Secretary of Defense to make his remarks.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Secretary Duale, for your kind words. It's great to be here in Nairobi, and it's great to be in Kenya during my first trip across Africa as Secretary of Defense. I'm grateful for your warm welcome and your hospitality. I wanted to be here in person to underscore the importance of our ties to Kenya. It was a pleasure to be able to meet today with Secretary Duale to discuss our strong defense partnership. And during our meeting today, I thanked him for hosting U.S. forces at Manda Bay and for his commitment to our shared security. Signing the framework for defense cooperation between our two countries today reinforces the importance of our strategic partnership with Kenya. And it will help guide our bilateral